You may be seated. Good afternoon. I am Deborah Whalen, Principal at St. Agnes Academy. It is my pleasure to introduce to you now the class of 2014 Valedictorian, Reilly Smith. Reilly's success in the classroom spans across almost every discipline taught. Every single one of Reilly's teachers is effusive in their praise of her academic accomplishments. They all comment on not only how quickly she learns concepts, but how often she chooses to take her knowledge even further. She absolutely embodies the lifelong learner that we try to nurture at St. Agnes Academy. A National Merit Finalist and AP Scholar with Honor, Reilly is a leader in the classroom. She has a keen awareness of her presence in class, and although she often knows the answers, she also knows when to hold her response and allow others to participate. In group activities, Reilly's voice could often be heard above the others, organizing her classmates and challenging them to think more deeply. And Reilly's enthusiasm for explaining math problems on the board is legendary. Reilly's strength in the classroom is impressive, but even more impressive, I think, is her growth outside of the classroom. Reilly has spent countless hours playing on our state champion tennis team. She has served her community through the Girl Scouts, where she earned her Gold Award, and also through the Dominican preaching team, where she helped with retreats and prayer opportunities. She played the flute in the band and was a straight Jesuit cheerleader. Reilly traveled to Costa Rica for her senior service project, where she had to work in some extreme conditions and learned a lot about herself in the process. She has pushed herself in all areas of her life, and the results have been truly impressive. The next stop for Reilly will be Texas A&M University, where she plans to study chemical engineering. I have no doubt she will make her mark there as well. It is my pleasure to introduce this year's valedictorian at St. Agnes Academy, Miss Reilly Smith.
Miss Whalen, administration, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Today, I am honored to have the opportunity to speak to you all and to represent the amazing group of girls that make up the St. Agnes Academy class of 2014. I would like to begin where we all began our senior year, in Canto 1 of Dante's Inferno. Midway in our life's journey, I went astray from that straight road and woke to find myself alone in a dark void. Just like Dante, I am sure that we've all felt lost at some point over the past 4 years. However, unlike Dante, we have never been alone. We've had wonderful people with us to guide us through this journey. Our families, our friends, our teachers, our teammates, our coaches, and each other. We have made it through the ups and downs of St. Agnes life together, and we have shared many experiences that unite us as a class. We began our St. Agnes journey as energetic, Vera Bradley-decked freshmen with no way of knowing what the next 4 years had in store for us. Some of us had the opportunity to take a class where the course is fascinating, the tests are challenging, and the teacher is charming. Yes, we are the Buckley freshmen who survived the oral test. The first, but definitely not the last time, we were pushed to our academic limits by having to memorize 15 one-minute-long answers to intense theological questions. For example, we are already, but not yet, discuss this eschatological concept within the context of 1 Corinthians and the Pauline theology of the mystical body. And to think we were only freshmen. Sophomore year, Mr. Flardo told us that his dream is for St. Agnes women to take over the world. Today, we are taking the first step towards fulfilling his dream as we prepare to take our talents to the worlds of business, engineering, medicine, art, and numerous other places. With our St. Agnes background, we are sure to dominate in all of these areas and one day make Mr. Flardo's dream a reality when St. Agnes women truly do rule the world. Junior year, Mr. Miles taught us that submarines with screen doors are never successful, and we always had a bodacious day. We entered the inferno of senior year, and many of us sympathized with Dante when, while climbing through hell, he said, "I thought I could not go on, and I sat exhausted the instant I had clambered to the top." Senior year was filled with college acts, classwork, and for some of us, the dreaded Rube Goldberg project. But just like Dante, we pushed on, and we also got to enjoy the fun side of senior year. Fish week, off-campus lunch, prom, and of course, the fabulous life of second semester college-bound seniors. And however exhausted we may be, we are most definitely at the top. We are St. Agnes seniors with a powder puff victory to prove it, ready to take our skills to new places, living the spirit of Academy women for the rest of our lives. As Dante said, you are not formed to live like brutes, but to follow virtue and knowledge. With the St. Agnes background, we are prepared to do just that. Our senior service projects and our Dominican education have taught us to follow virtue, and our rigorous classes and challenging teachers have taught us to follow knowledge. I will leave you with a final quote from Dante. Remember tonight, for it is the beginning of always. Tonight we become alumni and begin a new chapter in our lives, but we will always have our memories from St. Agnes, and we will always be Academy.
Thank you, Reilly. Good afternoon.